Indian cities are changing, and so are their aspirations. The modern affluent Indian is well-travelled, connected and progressive. They're up to date with global trends and driven by unique experiences and products that complement their lifestyles. This evolved consumer set is redefining the luxury market in India, from automobiles and art to hospitality and housing. Over the last decade, the rise in HNIs and their spending power, coupled with investment interest from NRIs, have greatly impacted demand in the luxury real estate sector. What's also changing is the very definition of luxury.
Now people have realized that rather than having a large house, it's a richer house in terms of its planning, its designing, in terms of its integration with the technology. That is a more luxurious environment to be in.
In the past, luxury meant living in the city center. Luxury meant living in a large apartment. Today, I believe that the definition of luxury has changed. Today has become luxury of health, luxury of convenience.
Between 2008 and 2012, India's top 7 cities saw 182 luxury projects over $30 billion in value. Luxury homes saw an annual price rise of 30 to 40% in Mumbai, 30% in Bangalore, and 25% in Gurgaon.
We are dealing with a changing world, and in this changing world, buying preferences are changing. Expectations from home buyers is consistently changing.
Today, the space management has become a little different, where people are able to put up smarter furniture. So spaces are getting shrunk, but they are becoming smart.
So we've been trying to make our buyer experience seamless, safe, and most importantly, as convenient as possible.
With the fastest rate of urbanization in the world, Indian cities are reeling under pressure. Rising pollution levels, traffic congestion, water scarcity and associated health risks are just some of the threats that make urban life a constant and daily struggle. This is a challenge for modern residents, but also for architects, urban planners and real estate developers. From marble floors and massive units, the focus has shifted to greener spaces, cleaner air and an overall elevated quality of life.
Therefore, we've brought about this new line which is called the World Home Collection, where we're focusing on luxury of health, luxury of convenience. In terms of health, we are addressing it by way of cleaner water into the apartments. We are talking about the air quality into the clubhouses, into the apartments in some projects, also in the common areas where people tend to go for walks or jogs. The other bit being luxury of time and convenience, wherein we are automating a lot in the apartment. So in terms of your electrical gadgets, in terms of your curtains, your televisions, your locks, wherein you're able to save time. You can start your coffee maker on a timer, you can switch on your AC before you come in. So I believe that this has become the new definition of luxury.
Sustainability in terms of how much waste you produce, how much energy you consume, what are the resources that you continuously consume, and most importantly, what are the resources that are used in the development of the project itself. So as Puravankara is looking at all these aspects together, the buyers are obviously going to get benefited. A sustainable house is also going to cost you low on the maintenance, on the long-term occupancy, and also onto the value in terms of when it comes back to the market.
The rise of socially and environmentally conscious home owners has shifted the definition of luxury from sheen and size to inventive, culturally relevant and thoughtful design.
It's a dream home for me, and I bought it just to live in a place where there is peace of mind and pollution-free air and a lot of greenery around.
My grandson is just 3 years old, and he enjoyed the wave pool and the waves coming in, and he was bubbling with joy.
Children's play park, gym.
My husband is glowing actually, you know. So I feel that we have a smart choice here.
I am basically very happy.
Cities will generate up to 70% of the net new jobs in the country by 2030 and contribute to around 70% of India's GDP. Can we convert this rapid urbanization into an opportunity for smart and sustainable growth?
In terms of sustainable cities and a sustainable living, we ensure that most of our projects are along in micro markets or have good connectivity to social infrastructure, transport. Along with that, we're also focusing a lot now on townships, which is integrated development. So you'll have offices, you'll have residences, you'll have retail within the same development. So it reduces your stress on external infrastructure.
With everything being controlled at the touch of a button, can homes be far behind? The rise in demand for technologically advanced homes is a clear reflection of the modern consumer. This demand is swiftly transforming living standards across the world, especially in the luxury residence segment.
BlueNext is something which is way ahead of what anybody else has done, and so it focuses on health, it focuses on Internet of Things, it focuses on making your life far more simpler and easier in a far more healthier environment, from opening the curtains to putting off the light to putting on the AC to all of those things are brought to you in one simple app.
One of the projects wherein we are trying to bring in these new luxury items, we are actually bringing in the purified water directly through the tap. Also, we are trying to put up the air filtration systems in the form of an aerosphere, which filters the air and throws out the clean air, which is inhaled by the people in the project area.
As individuals and businesses become more conscious of their choices and their impact on the planet, sustainable technologies will help reshape our biggest urban zones.